Welcome to this study of what Mozart AI can do. Now, Mozart AI has a special place in my journey because the very first AI track that I heard was my daughter experimenting in Mozart AI and showing me, hey, Dad, see what I did. And honestly, at that time, my mind wasn't ready for it. It did sound a little bit too much for someone who hadn't studied music or knew the theory. It was playing coherent, sensible chords and stuff. And this was over a year ago, maybe a year and a half. And it took me a while before I warmed up into AI music. So this has come full circle. Now I am going into Mozart AI to see what exactly it can do. I will put it to the test. I have never been in here before, so I am going on pure intuition and my experience from other AI music tools. So without much ado, let's jump into Mozart AI. Over here, I can see it's got layers and it's got studio and it's got the usual things you would expect from an AI tool. And what I'm going to do is just work on creating a brand new track. So it says create a what? Can't even see what this is. Vibe sessions. Okay. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. So I guess I got a vibe and just tell it what I want. It says add audio from your library and upload or a recording. Well, this should be interesting. Let's see if I can do that. And very much like Suno, it also says record audio. Let me try this. Continue. I think I can use my Brio mic. All right. It's a great day in Mozart AI. The sky is bright. My oh my. Mozart AI. Let's have a blast. Ba-dum, 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 dum. Let's have a blast in Mozart AI. Ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, dum. The sky is bright. My, oh my. All right, let's see what it does with this. I guess I now put in the style, okay? So I want something pretty robust, and I'm gonna put it to the test by using Phil's Playground. So Phil's Playground is a tool I built for my members. It gives you access to a wide array of advanced prompt tools. I'm gonna go into Phil's Jazz Vault, and I'm gonna hit randomize, and we're gonna look for something more in the, let's see, smoky acoustic trio. Let's go with a tenor sax, an acoustic piano. Let's go with some chord comping, walking bass, maybe some vibes. That would be nice. A live kit, a swing ride, brushes also. And let's grab that prompt and let's jump back into Mozart AI and let's dump this right here. So I've got two ingredients. I have got my recording, this
It's a
one,
great day in Mozart.
and I've got my prompt. And it says, your lyrics are over the length limit for this model. Your prompt or lyrics. Oh, I got 800 in there. That's a lot. So since I know there's a limit, I'm going to go back into my tool and I'm going to use simple and I'm going to just take that tiny little prompt. I like the fact that it's alerting you to how long your prompt is. Let me get rid of some of this. That's fine. I'll make it 300. I like its honesty, not giving you the impression that, it's got all this bandwidth. All right, let's see. I can probably get rid of the square bracket prompts. This is very small compared to what Suno does. Suno gives you like 1,000 characters. All right, so I'm going to hit cover, and here I can see two options. Remix failed. We couldn't start the remix. Try again. That's kind of weird. It's in beta, so maybe it may not work as well. Let me hit cover again. I'm not sure why this might malfunction. It could be as a result of remix failed. Wow. Oh, that's weird. Oh, upgrade required. You see how they get you? So I am going to part with $10 to finish this experiment so that you folks can actually see what happens. All right, so I have paid the $10. This is what I can't stand with these tools, by the way, that you have to pay to see if it's that good. I can't stand that. So anyway, I paid $10 so you don't have to. Let's hit the button and let's see if it behaves itself, because it's going to go looking for the money and it'll see that I have paid the money. It keeps failing. Rejected the upload. Okay, let's delete. It says delete song. There is no song. Okay. I'm not very impressed so far, I must tell you. Just a catalog of errors. Too many errors. Too many errors. I'm not impressed, but let me try and refresh. So here I am. I'm hoping that this refresh will actually work. I am hoping that my recording doesn't go away. Okay, there it is. Um, Now all of a sudden it shows generating. Okay. So all the stuff that I was trying to do, it seems like it's finally caught on to it. And as far as my credits are concerned, I guess it's now used a bunch of credits to try to render what I had tried before, but it failed. So let's listen. We're going to have a whole lot of jazz to listen to when it's done. What I am going to be basing my conclusion on is how well the spatial distribution comes out, how well it was able to follow my prompt and feel, and I just call it system intuition. Could it intuitively understand what I was going for? So let's see. This is taking longer than the normal um, tools do. I would have thought by now I should have had something I could start listening to. So I'm going to give it another minute or two. And I am doing yet another refresh to see if that will help. It is still generating. My goodness, this is taking much longer than the standard industry AI music tools. In fact, taking too long. Taking too long. Um, that I would definitely give it a 2 out of 10 if I was grading it on speed. Also here I have two that say couldn't generate. So I'm just going to delete these. Let's delete them. It's a lot of management and manual work from the creator. Yeah, I'm not very enthused about that, I must say. And moreover, I still do not have anything. I don't know if it's because it's a cover that it's taken this long, but I do apologize because not acceptable. All right. So I really wanted to give you a good idea of the time. I've been at this for going to at least 7 minutes and nothing really cool has resulted. I'm going to go back to Phil's Playground. I'm going to go to my AI songwriter and I'm going to see if I can generate, let's see, grab a song or two. Let me grab this song uh, and let me go into Mozart AI. Let me get rid of my initial. Oh, seems like we have something. 43 seconds. Let's check it out.
It's a great day in Mozart AI. The sky is bright. My oh my, Mozart AI. Let's have a blast. Ba-doom, 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 doom. Let's have a blast in Mozart AI. Ba-doom, 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 doom, doom. The sky is bright.
So right off the bat, I hear the 4.4, 4.5, Suno 4.5, Suno 4 like artifacts. Musically speaking, it did get the feel. In terms of the mix, not the best. If this is the most recent model, I would not be using this a whole lot.
My, oh my.
It's not bad, but I would have expected a more robust mix. This is definitely not, based on this first track, not a Suno threat, but based on this first track. Let me get rid of my cover song. And I know it's just starting with this cover song stuff. Let me take this. I think the style is where it needs to be. Let me create another song and see what it does. So I've got the lyrics in there. I've got the style. It's generating again. Okay, this took almost 3 or 4 minutes to cook. Let's listen to this.
It's a great day in Mozart AI. The sky is bright. My oh my, Mozart AI. Let's have a blast. Ba-doom, 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 doom. Let's have a blast.
Now, considering not a whole lot of tools do covers well, I mean, I probably have to give it a more rigorous test. Right off the bat, I can appreciate the fact that it got the style, it's in the right direction. As I always say, if you're a creator who is just looking for background music and stuff, I don't see anything wrong in this. But if you're beginning to go towards the more pro side, based on my initial experiment, this cover feature still has probably a lot of work that needs to be done. I will try out this next couple that do not have the cover feature being exercised, and we'll see how that goes. All right, let's give it a few seconds. Several minutes has gone by, and it's still not rendered, like a basic thing I asked it. I'm wondering if it's because I'm using Hans 2.0. I can also see the ability to use an 11 Labs model or the Hans 1.0 Classic model. Let me see if whether using the 1.0 Classic model will get it done a lot quicker. They say it gets it done in under a minute. So let's use the 1.0 model. I was using the Hans 2 model and I was using a cover. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I was using a beta model and using the cover song feature. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But not a whole lot of good things happening with my first rodeo with this tool, other than it getting the genre I was trying to hit. I'm rather disappointed. Now, over here, I can see it's got layers, it's got a studio, kind of similar to what Suno has. So I'm going to be checking these out on a different day. Okay, let's check this one out. And I'm going to get another prompt while that works.
The
Straight to
promise
hip
of
hop.
this land faced its ultimate test in a house divided when the dark stain bound our fellow man in literal captivity. But freedom is God's gift to all mankind, not a privilege found. The North rose up to answer the call, stepping onto blood-soaked battlefield so brave, to fight for the rights and liberty of all. Stripped of their voices, they sought to be saved. It was a war fought with agonizing sweat, tears.
Now, I'll just say this mix sounds a lot better than the cover mix, which tells me when you're doing a cover, you may get results that are less than ideal. And also, using the Hans 2.0 might also have something to do with it. Um, I've put in a hip hop prompt, and I'm gonna see how well it holds up under, some hip hop demands. And that will give me a better idea of what the tool is able to do. So let's check it out. All right, my friends, one more test of the system. Here is a hip hop jam. Still got that shimmer. I mean, music isn't bad. It's coherent and sensible.
The promise of this land faced its ultimate test in a house divided when the dark stained down.
You can hear the shimmer. It's a bit. I mean, the mix is just not there at all. I have no idea what other folks are testing, calling this a Suno killer and so on. It is not there in the least bit. Is the music okay? I'll give the music a 55-60 based on what I have heard. The cover is a lot better than many of the other tools. In fact, it's probably the next best cover that I've experienced up to Suno, but still the duration, the time spent waiting, and the eventual control that you have is still limited. So I've got a very split view about this. I will continue to test it, but right off the bat, with what I have done so far, I can tell you this is so not. I don't know why people are saying this is a Suno killer. No, come on now, give me a break. I applaud what they're doing. I'm grateful for how it has impacted my journey through my daughter using it. That's pretty much the first AI tool that I heard. So kudos to them, but it's not something I would say subscribe to or create music professionally with. Based on my first rodeo with it, now that I have $10 worth of credits, I'll probably be trying it out a lot more and I'll be letting you know how I feel. But this sounds even pre 4.5, Suno 4.5. So this is not 100% in my mind ready. I wouldn't sell this based on what I've heard. I wouldn't be comfortable competing with Suno to sell this. I know that it has a different model from Suno, especially with, the 9/3 date of Suno coming up. But nah, this isn't it. This isn't it. But I'll keep testing it, and I will keep showcasing my experiments with it. For those who just want to create background music for their videos and they're not looking to release an album or something like that, yeah, I can see how this would be used. But the mix is not there. Still has, shimmer, a blanket layer and a shimmer that I just couldn't work with. All right, my friends, I'll see you next time.